Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Ranting Redhead. I am your host, Aiden. Episode 10. This is going to be exciting. I don't know if I have anything special planned. I make it up as I go. But I think what I'm going to talk about today is little something I saw when I was at work the other day. So, I'm at work, and there's this woman. She's got a husband, and she's got a kid. And she's wearing a hat, and the hat says, like proud mom of kid with autism. And I'm like, can't you just wear a fucking normal hat? And here's the other thing. What's the point of having that hat other than people coming up to you and saying, "Oh, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job." They don't even pay attention to the kid. "Oh, you're doing a great job. You're doing so good." Even though they never met the woman. How do they know that she's doing a good job? Fuck you. I I don't know. It baffles my mind that people, it's like George Carlin said, how low are you when you have to seek validation through your children? And here's the thing, when you wear any kind of attire like that, you're looking for some kind of attention. You're looking to be validated in some kind of way, to where if you don't say anything, the woman gets all mad. Nobody noticed me. Nobody noticed. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, well, what the fuck do you want? A medal? Like, why do you need why do you need validation from strangers? What's the point in wearing that? I mean, look, like I said, if you want to wear it, fine, but like, what's the point in drawing attention to certain details that people aren't gonna remember? It makes no sense. I mean, look, I I'm assuming if your kid is healthy, you're doing an all right job, but I'm not. No offense, I'm not gonna think about you or your kid 2 minutes after you leave. That's just the truth. We move on with our lives. Who cares? Who cares that you're a proud mom of a kid with autism? I'm sure you're doing fine now, but get back. Just get out of my sight. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, if you're out in public and somebody has a shirt or somebody has a hat, something, or somebody says like it's my birthday when nobody asked. Who gives a shit that it's your birthday? Nobody, no stranger wants to know that it's your birthday. I mean, how many times do you need to be told happy birthday, especially from people that you don't even know? I mean, what do you want me to say? Oh, if someone comes up to you and goes, "It's my birthday." Okay, what the fuck do you want me to do about it? I mean, you're getting more useless by the year. What's your point? And I get, being excited on your birthday. I don't care. To me, it's another day where someone might text me or call me saying happy birthday. All right, I'll move on with my day, and they'll move on with theirs. It doesn't matter. It's just another day. And like I said, it's really stupid when you seek validation from a stranger. How shallow is your life if you're going up to strangers going like it's my birthday or I'm a proud mom of a kid with autism? Boo hoo, cry me a fucking river. Don't have kids then. And that's the thing. There's so many risks with having kids. You don't know. Every parent has this idea that their kid is gonna grow up to be perfect and absolutely wonderful. You don't know what your kid is going to grow up to be, whether you like it or not. And I'm not saying like anything is. I'm not saying specific things are bad. I'm just saying that don't don't look for a pity party when you're the one who wanted kids. You should have known the risks going in. What can I say? Don't look for don't look for any kind of pity from someone who's just trying to go about their day because you're like, "Oh, well, I my kid isn't the way I thought he was going to be." Fuck off. I guarantee this is the episode that people will turn off after hearing that. uh, I don't give a shit. I mean, what do I got to lose? And I'll say this, it is different where let's say your kid has like cancer or something. It's different if like you're trying to raise money because financially you're screwed. I mean, all those hospital bills you got to pay off. I get looking for help because it's a very tough situation. Look, you need help at that point. That's understandable. I have no problem with that. But just going around just saying it just for no reason, it's stupid. What are you looking for? I don't know. I just think that validation through strangers is just one of the dumbest things ever. It's like when you get let's say a new shirt or shoes, and you go up to someone, what do you think? Why are you trying to impress somebody? Why do you care what other people think? You're the one who has to put up with it. Buy something you like or fuck off. I mean, do you realize how stupid that sounds? That I'm gonna buy I'm gonna buy a really expensive set of shoes just to impress this one person. How do you know the person's gonna like it? How are you gonna feel if, like, let's say you buy the most expensive pair of shoes in the store, and you go up to someone saying, "Hey, what do you think?" And they're like, "Eh, they're fine." How are you gonna feel? It's like, I spent all that money and for nothing. It's like there's a guy that I work with where he and I really disagree on this one movie, and it was like a dress down day. So he apparently bought this hoodie of that movie that I don't like. I didn't say anything, but right before he leaves, he just comes up to me. He's like, "So, you know, what do you think of my hoodie there?" And I'm like, I don't care. I don't fucking care. You're looking for me to get mad. It's like you're just buying a piece of clothing to look to get a reaction from someone. I don't get it. Why not buy something because it makes you happy? And look, look, if you're listening, I'm not going to say your name. You know who you are, who I work with. I 100% guarantee that you bought that hoodie because you love it. But come on, you got to admit, you're looking for a reaction from me. That's just a fact. So, somewhat off topic, but this is right next to my notes, and since I'm talking about clothing, I would feel a bit of regret if I didn't mention this. Okay. And I guess fair warning, you might get triggered if you're very sensitive. So, okay, here it is. Some people need to know that wearing certain kind of clothes will get a reaction whether you want it or not, and it's always going to be a bad reaction. I'm talking about when you see somebody like pretty hefty in the tummy, and they wear a shirt that's too fucking small and their stomach sticks way the fuck out under their shirt. Is there anything more disgusting than seeing a grown man wearing a shirt that's 2 sizes too small for him while his big fat hairy gut sticks out? It's just so disgusting. That's got to be like one of the lowest moments you can have, right? Where you just have a gut that sticks out. And I know someone's going to say, well, who knows if they can afford that? Who knows if they can't afford clothes that fit them properly? They're just using old clothes that they had. I'll tell you what, if they can afford to buy gallons of ice cream, I'm sure they can find a shirt that fits them. And once again, someone's going to say, like, how can you say that? How do you know they're eating so much? You don't get fat like that within a finger snap. It just doesn't happen. You got to pay to get food. And when you eat food, especially if it's unhealthy, newsflash, you get a little fat. Or in some cases, you get extremely fat. And it's very unfortunate to say, but the fact of the matter is, the reason why some people's life average is going straight down is because their cholesterol charts are going straight up. I don't know. I guess, is it just me? But if you see that, it's just gross when you see a big gut sticking out, especially, oh God, summertime. That's the worst time of year because then you get all the people that want to wear shorts and short sleeve shirts, and once again, probably too small. And I do have one more little bit of advice before I finish this episode. There's a way that when I was bigger, there was a way that I would try to look like a quote unquote professional fat ass. There's one trick, just 3 words. Okay, here they are. Use a belt, because when you use a belt, you look like you're in control. You look like you're like, you know what? I can take this situation head on because I am restraining it. That's what a belt means. You're clamping down. But when you just let your belly like go straight into your jeans to hold your pants up, that's not a good look. It really isn't. It's pretty sad when you see it. But I mean, we've all seen it and we've all thought it. But I am saying it out loud. It's like I just have to say this one more story before I finish up. And once again, you're gonna find this offensive, but I'm gonna tell you my thought process on this. So, like I said before, I work in a grocery store for now, and There's this one woman who always calls up whenever she arrives in the parking lot and says, "Can someone bring me one of the motorized carts for her?" And I'm like, well, for someone like that, I would assume like you have like legitimate trouble walking. So yeah, go bring it out. Lo and behold, she once she finished her order, she got up no problem and walked out. And I'm thinking like, Jesus, like, are you that fucking lazy? And here's the thing, this girl, oh my god, if hefty isn't even a big enough word to describe it. I mean, her back fat was engulfing the seat that she was in. I'm serious. It looked like her back was eating the seat. That's what it looked like. And like I said, if you have like legitimate trouble walking, I understand if you're like a bigger person because you don't have you can't exercise as much really. So I get that, but she got up and walked no problem. So I'm like, you're that fucking lazy? You're really you're that useless in life? Give me a fucking break to where you need someone else to walk away from their job to go bring you a motorized cart. Go fuck yourself. And with that, I'm going to end the episode. Thank you so much for listening. And if you like this video, please share it with your loved ones. Why not? If you're looking for a reaction from someone, play this episode just to see what their reaction is. I can't guarantee what the reaction will be, but I know it'll be interesting. Thank you so much for listening. I'll talk to you later.